Hello, my name is Catherine Ellen Opton and I go by Keo. I'm glad you're here today to listen to me and some other people talk about Watsu.
I heard about Watsu as part of a demonstration that Keo did when she came to the Florida School of Traditional Midwifery. And Keo came and talked to us about the benefits of Watsu and how we can have pregnant women experience a deeply profounding, relaxing form of massage. I felt one with the water. I felt like I could expand and relax and I wasn't constricted on a hard surface. And it allowed me to stretch and to move. I would want to tell pregnant women to come to Watsu because of the experience of being in water and being in a place where they can totally relax. And because labor and birth is a process that requires a woman to totally relax and to find out who she is inwardly in her body. And Watsu gives that experience without being in labor and birth.
The Watsu helped me loosen up my vertebra, which I couldn't do with stretching because I'd gotten so tight. I generally refer patients who are in the same situation I was. They're not moving well either because of pain that could be either caused from physical or emotional trauma. It helped me become more aware of how my body was moving and what it was capable of doing that it wasn't doing. And for example, my head position was too forward, and it was with Watsu that I felt the proper alignment. So that was helpful to me.
Yes, I broke my back when I was 19 years old, and I was a professional horse trainer and rider. That's how I did a multiple compression fracture of my lower lumbar, 3 lower lumbar vertebrae. When I hit 30, I'd been in pain for 2 years. I could no longer stand up straight. The chronic pain made me feel like I didn't even want to live anymore. My experience with Watsu was that that kind of support didn't feel like it was external going in so much as just being support that then allowed me to find that support interiorly, that both helps me find places in my body I hadn't been able to access before and allow me to articulate them. The powerful part of me with my experience in Watsu is that the sense of being held in the water allows me to have a kind of trust with my provider, but at the same time that trust goes internally. And when I relax and allow internally, it literally feels like it allows my bones and joints to relax and begin to soften and become more articulate and fluid. So I feel the effects of Watsu staying with me. I had this incredible feeling of being held not just by you, which was profound in and of itself, but by being held by the world. It was beautiful. And the connection between myself and the world was coherent.
We first heard about Watsu from our academic director, and we then started to pursue the opportunities of exposing our students to Watsu. For the birth center, what we thought of was addressing the client's needs during pregnancy and having them experience more relaxation, better flexibility, more peace in the whole process. For the students, it was something totally different. We are training future midwives, and we need to give them all the resources they need to be as effective a midwife as possible, and part of that is allowing their clients to know what options are out there. I found I was very relaxed as soon as I started breathing and when I closed my eyes, and what I likened it to was being back in the womb. I felt the peace and the relaxation, the energy flowing through my fingers. It was a very moving experience.
Well, I started Watsu right towards the end of 2006. It was prescribed by the doctor at my suggestion when it was being offered. I feel great. I mean, at the end of every session, I mean, after effects of that warm and relaxed sensation that's left after the end of those sessions really helps me get through the day. A lot of times I can delay the regular pain medication that I take at noon to later on in the day because I really don't feel like I need it. Nearly at the end of every session, I don't feel any pain. It just completely goes away. Either I just don't think about it, or it's just not there. There was a particular feeling that was left after the end of every session that was really that really helped with that made the pain go away, that really made the day better, and I couldn't really come up with a way to describe it. It was just that warm, relaxed sensation. It feels just like the water just flows completely through the body. It's that feeling that when you're being moved through the water, it's like it just washes right completely through you, like you just melt right into it.
I had my first Watsu session last week, and I'm at 39 weeks pregnant, so it was a really magical experience. I could feel my baby and myself moving at the same time in the water. I would recommend Watsu for other women who are pregnant, just to get the really nice bonding experience with the baby, and also just for the wonderful release of pressure that you experience when you're floating in the water. It's very relaxing and therapeutic.
I think for me, because I wasn't having any specific problems that I was aware of coming in, it's just been a very relaxing, I think insightful experience. Well, I think as you go through the Watsu process, and because it is somewhat of a meditation process, or you certainly, it's a mind-body experience, that you become more in tune with your body, and maybe I think are more aware of what's going on, whether it be positive or negative. Oh, I see great applicability, because many of our patients can't exercise, jar themselves because of pain in the face, head and neck. And as a result, we've been big with regard to water aerobics so that health can be maintained and physical stamina. I do also think that whether it be pain in the face, or the head, or the neck, or anywhere else in the body, pain is pain, and it does take its toll on people. So giving people an awareness of themselves, knowing that there's some things out there that may be feel good for them, but also help them feel better about themselves, I think is really key.
We had our annual Nurses Night Out, and Keo came and did a massage session for local nurses, and so I took her up on her offer and came and tried it, and it was absolutely wonderful. For me, I would like to do it at least weekly. It's a very stress-relieving therapy. You come out and you're relaxed. You've been weightless in the water. It's warm, there's a closeness with the therapist there. It's just a wonderful therapy. I had a tragedy in my life. My husband was killed in April, police officer, and the therapy just for that short time helps you maybe not think about all the stress in your life and the tragedy, and just lets you think about yourself.
Thank you for listening. I hope that Watsu has inspired you to explore and learn. I hope that I've created an awareness of the most powerful form of bodywork there is today. Thank you.